your life. If you really strongly feel like having a baby is really important for you and having a family, building this strong foundation for yourself that feels fulfillment for yourself, I think it's my name is Sindy V. King. I'm a relationship and dating coach and also a Vedic astrologer. Welcome to my channel. If you have not subscribed, please do so. If you are my subscriber and coming back, thank you so much for watching this video today. And today I have a very special, important topic here, and it's all about how to talk to your partner that you want a baby. And there is a very special way to talk about it as well. I think it's so important. I'm going to walk you the tips how you can successfully do this and when to walk away when the conversation is too heated as well. So the end of the goal today is to find out if you can have a baby as well together. All right. So did you know that sometime our biological clock, we can't change as a female, that is ticking, and it's really important no matter what age factor that you are in. I think it's really important to know that, figure out if you can have a baby or yes or no, and everybody's different. Maybe somebody's in their 20s still can't have a child, and maybe there's further follow-ups that are required. I think it's really important to prep your body to be able to have a child and know about your biological clock when it's considered to be high risk and low risk and recovery. And every pregnancy is very different. So I just want to let you know that I'm not a doctor. Clarification right here. I'm not a doctor. I want to let you know that it's really important here to find out a little bit research about more about your body. And like I said, everybody's body is different. We're talking about race, gender, age factor as well. So different group as well. All right, so you want to approach your partner by having a conversation about starting a family. I think it's really important to have a serious conversation with him, and that simply means that you need to prepare yourself how to have a conversation. You don't want to be asking him during his work hours or text message. I think it's really important to have a full-on communication. That just simply means face-to-face. And if it's really important topic, I find that the best place to have a conversation with anybody without getting a fight is in the public place. And that could be in a coffee place, or it could be a park or somewhere really nice and quiet as well, but you guys can still have a conversation. I think that's a really important factor. So take ownership of what you want, right? Tell him that I'm ready to have a baby, and I think it's a great time to start now. And if he says I'm not ready, can we wait for a couple years? And just find out why is he holding back. And sometimes it's financial. He wants to be have stability to bring a child in his life so that you can be a stay-at-home parent, or that you don't have to work during the 3-month period or whatever in your nursery time period when the child is growing up. I think it's really important here, whatever decision that he makes, please be respectful to his decision. If he doesn't want to have a child, I think it's really important to respect that first. And that's just simply mean if he doesn't want it, I don't think it will change his mind sometime in the future. And you're not in the game or a place to manipulate or to play games or to convince him. I think that's something that he really wants to co-create that is bigger than himself. And whatever negative thoughts that he might have, I think that's something that he needs to work at himself, and it's not up to you to kind of save him in that sort of prospect. So Harvard did a really wonderful study, and they say why men marry and why women marry. So men marry for sexual and sensual stability, and female marry is because for financial and status stability for him. So that's the reason why. So if he doesn't get his stuff in order, and if you don't have your stuff in order, of course it's going to be a little bit a harder decision if you want to have a baby and start a family. I think this is so important here. And I think it's about self-worth. It's all about taking ownership and what you value in your life. If you really strongly feel like having a baby is really important for you and having a family and building this strong foundation for yourself that feels fulfillment for yourself, I think it's really important. If he doesn't want to have it, I think you have every right to leave the relationship because that's not compatible anymore and you guys are no longer on the same page. And obviously you want to give him time to think about it before you kind of pack your bags and put it in the suitcase automatically. I think it's really important to tell him, let him know, like, I really want to have this open discussion. If he's willing to have this discussion at another period. But if he says at the end of the day, it's a deal breaker, I'm done, I don't want to have kids, and really take care of yourself. I think it's really taking ownership if that's what you want for Phil. You know what? I'm pretty sure there's another guy out there waiting for you to wanting to have a baby with you. And we're not talking about practice here. We're talking about true, real, authentic form of, he wants to create a family and do wonderful things for the family. I think if that's what you're looking for, a family man, I think that's what you should deserve. And you need to see that for yourself. So don't stay in a relationship longer than a year if you already know that he doesn't want to have kids and that's his thing, right? Respect that and respect yourself as well by leaving the relationship that is not serving you. It's actually for him to figure out and it's not for you. So avoid playing the games of manipulation or playing games with him, his mind game, and convincing him or trapping him. You know what? I understand. I have done enough study that I noticed that when a woman traps a man of having a baby, and that's playing tricks and putting holes in condoms and missing their birth control, I find that the man is resentful towards the woman, towards his woman, and that simply means it opens the opportunity to create affairs, and also while being betrayed, he probably will one day walk away from you as well. And you know what? You don't need that. You don't deserve that. I think it's so important here. Again, preventing as much as you can. And if you are aware of the information that's presented for you, I think it's so grateful that he was able to have the courage to say, I'm just not a type of guy that is considered to be a family man. And you know what? Take that, embrace that, and just leave when there's still time to leave. I see so many women out there stay in a relationship longer than they really need to. And that's really hard. And she's already in her 40s and risking having a child then, because the man that she used to stand by him 9 or 7 years or even 10 years, and he still really is convinced that he's not wanting to have a family. I think it's so important to realize that for himself and also for yourself. So I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this advice and tips had actually helped you to take the courage to take you to the next step. And if you are taking the next step of having a baby, I'm so excited for you, and let me know how that goes as well. Leave a comment down below. I love to hear a positive story as well. And also, if you're stuck on it, what have you done that actually improved? If you had a conversation and somehow he magically decided yes, and he stayed committed and was really convinced that he can change things around, or if he was in pain, he had to go through therapy of some sort to overcome those feelings. All right, everyone, thank you so much for your time. I'll talk to you later. Bye now. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends, because sharing is caring. If you want my help in your relationship or dating situation, you can always book a time with me. Check out the link below. To stay in touch, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button so you can be notified when I post new videos. Please go ahead, hit the like button, because it encouraged me to create more contents like this every week for you. If you have any ideas for a video, please leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.